Hey everyone, this is Misty with Nerd News Social, and I am at Comic-Con Special Edition, and I am here to ask some questions.
I've got answers, I hope.
Crystal,
Yes.
tell us a little bit about what you do.
So I'm a science communicator, which means that I'm trained in science, but I've chosen to spend my time communicating what other scientists do instead of doing the research myself. You can mostly catch me on CBS Saturday mornings on the show Mission Unstoppable, but I also do a lot of public events like this in my capacity as a AAAS If-Then STEM ambassador.
Tell us a little bit more about the STEAM project.
So STEAM is sort of this new movement, which is really the oldest movement, which is about how you can't really separate out art and science. It's one of the things that we're, a group of ambassadors actually are here at Comic-Con to kind of talk about how you can't separate science and art. And honestly, like superhero movies and the fandoms that we're discussing here at Comic-Con are all really great examples of science and art working together.
Now you have a fashion show that's coming up.
We do.
Tell us a little more about how that's going to help bring STEM movements to girls.
Okay, look, we're here at Comic-Con, and it's all about identity and like finding your people. And we are science people, but we also love a good dress. And so if your dress happens to have the patterns of retinal cells that allow the human eye to see on it, that's just an expression of identity. So we have all of our different ambassadors. They're all expressing themselves through fashion, through that art, their own science. So we have Samantha. She is wearing all snake print because she's the mother of snakes and all kinds of cool things that I won't ruin for you because it's coming up.
Awesome. What would you like to say to girls that are here today, girls that may come by tomorrow's, about STEM and why they should want to get involved with STEM topics?
I think it's really natural to be curious about the world. And I think it's really natural to be curious about like humans and what it means to be us. That's how I got into neuroscience, just because people are really weird. I didn't quite understand this whole social interaction thing, and so I wanted to know what the experts knew about how the brain worked and how it controlled our behavior. But if you're younger and you have questions, you don't always know where to go to get those questions answered, and everyone has a different path into science. So whether it's a love of Star Trek in that science fiction gets you asking questions about physics, or gets you asking questions about alien biology, and that's your in. You know, the way that creative arts can really tell stories can help young kids, whatever your gender, say, that's what I want. That's my question. You know, who knows? We might not actually have an answer for that. So like you might be the one through your scientific training that answers a question about the universe for all of science.
Cool. And in closing, can you name one science fiction thing, object, or device that you wish was real?
Okay, as you were saying that, I was like midi-chlorians, but that's like super controversial, right? Like I have a lot of things to say about midi-chlorians. I don't really like them, but I do kind of like this idea of like this biological bridge between consciousness and like what is tangible in the physical world. So I think if midi-chlorians existed, then we would be able to study them, and maybe I wouldn't have so many unresolved feelings about them.
Awesome. Well, Crystal, thank you so much for taking a few minutes to be with us. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Comic-Con time. And this was Misty with Nerd News Social. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in more videos.